Alright, good evening everyone. Welcome back to Pathologic. So, it is the third day, and we are waiting... Oh, I think it was around 7 a.m. that we got our... Did I put these on? Oh, I can't put them on. Is that... Okay, yeah, I probably should have been wearing those the whole time. Oh yeah, they give me protection from infection as well. So we're basically just killing time waiting for 7 a.m. to roll around, or whenever dawn happens. I don't actually know that dawn happens at the same time every day. So, we're just kind of wandering around and hunting bandits for the time being. Just walk around and talk to people, see if they've got any... I doubt we're going to get any new quests until the day starts properly. But, people might have things to say to us. Hi. Hey. Hey, come over here. Oh, he's doing the thing, he's doing the thing! Ah! Okay, that was unfortunate. So if I'm, like, too close to them when they do that, I just kind of die, because there's no way for me to... Right, I can't run, so I can't really effectively dodge around them. Although, probably if I just turn sideways and run kind of like perpendicular to them. Because I think I move faster forwards than I do side to side. Either way, let's go, Oh, he's doing the thing. Ah! Alright, good, he did the thing. Ow. That's what I thought. Ooh, he had a lot of money on him, too. Perfect. Let's go start talking to random people, see if they have any other dialogue options to go through. Hello.
However brilliant an action, it should not be esteemed great unless the result of a great motive.
My dear doctor, misfortune is a regular guest in our family home. A new calamity has befallen us. What is it? The house in which Reuben lived and worked has been tainted by infectious mold and fallen prey to the looters. Our messengers searched every nook and cranny. Neither Reuben nor Simon's body are in the house. Some of the people that helped to undertake the search are paying a terrible price. They've contacted the sandpress. How do you explain the absence of the body? It appears that once the infection began to spread across the house, Master Reuben decided to remove the body. He must have taken it to some hidden location that he considered safe. However, since we still haven't heard from him, we can only infer that Reuben is dead. Body was stolen, perhaps? True, someone could have stolen the body to force our family into offering a ransom for its return. In this case, Reuben's silence and absence might mean that he is in pursuit of the thieves. Is there anything I can do for you? Please help us recover the body, Doctor. We are already much indebted to you for having identified Simon's killer. It's not your fault the truth has turned out to be so distressing to us all. I implore you to help Simon and us once more. Find my brother's body. The task is far from trivial. Where do I even start? Someone may have seen something. I believe you made some useful acquaintances in the town's slums, not to mention we have all manner of lowlifes here. Could they know something? Speak to my brother Victor. He is much better than me where the practical side of things is concerned. Surely I know where to find. Okay, so that's... Okay, that's a secondary quest. I still don't have my main for the day. Well, you can go talk to Victor, I guess. Alright, so people will actually give you quests before the day proper starts. That's good to know. That means that I can do something a little bit more fruitful with my time when I'm, like, you know, up at 2 in the morning. Rather than just wandering around and picking fights with random bandits. Which, I mean, is admittedly... It pays better than anything else I've done in this game.
Who is it walking upstairs?
Every hour brings us more trouble. I'm looking for your brother's body. Do you know anything regarding Reuben's whereabouts? I do. If I were you, old Gimski's son would be the first person I'd turn to. Young Vlad, nicknamed Charon. Reuben and he have had some business together. He knows places where Reuben may have taken the body. Have you already asked him? I've tried, but we are in a difficult position now. On the one hand, we are putting pressure on his father. On the other, we're asking him for a favor. Putting pressure? I was under the impression yesterday that we'd managed to put an end to all disputes between the ruling families. There can never be an end to disputes between our families. It's impossible as reuniting day with night. But now I feel that Big Vlad's actions have a bearing on the root of all of our troubles. I don't like the silence from the termitary. Could it be there that the infamous murderer is hiding? Your brother succumbed to the disease. I thought he'd already come to this. Thought has crossed my mind too. The tertiary riot coincided suspiciously with Isidore's return from the steppe and the outbreak of the epidemic. Strangers made their way into the town. Human or Shabnak, it doesn't matter. We can't believe whether their involvement in Simon's death was direct or indirect, but the involvement is clearly there. Why? It has been revealed to Maria in a dream that the cause of Simon's death is hiding at the termitary. I intend to find out why Big Vlad refuses so adamantly to open it, and you should ask Vlad the Younger if you get the chance. Alright, I'll try. Vlad the Younger is a loyal son. He may be cynical, but deep inside he believes in the precepts of vassal ethics. He has no reason to conceal a crime, but he never help us knowing that we are acting against his father's best interests, notwithstanding our respect for each other. Tell everyone in your household to remain indoors. If anyone had to be sent outside, don't let them back in. Okay, but like, I get what he's saying, but people do need food. I doubt they have... I don't know if they have a stockpile in their house that's going to last them this long. Right, you can't just, like, blanket ban everyone from leaving their house for 6 days with literally no time to prepare. Yeah, sure, whatever. Such people have to go to the isolation ward first. Saber, I'll promise you the ward will be set up soon. Oh, okay, alright, there's a quarantine ward they're setting up. Okay, perfect. Alright. So now we can go talk to Vlad. Vlad the Younger. Oh, is that crime I see? Oh, he's doing the thing. Ah, damn it. Okay, let's try that again. I should probably tell this dude to go back to his house. Go rest. That's just how this place is. Every breath threatens death. It's like walking through crossfire or simple fire. What can you do? We have to. That's why you're continuously told to stay and wait for the executors to come to you. You have to? Give some kind of what emergency is forcing you outside. We're looking for food. Yeah, there we go. That's the answer. Need to check on our relatives to see how they're doing. Okay, that... I understand, but... you're gonna make them sick, dude. Secondly, staying in is even more terrifying. It feels safer outside. What if that thing engulfs the house like it did 5 years ago? Tend to just appear inside the room back then by itself. I said stop scurrying away with the unnecessary fuss. Go back to your house, dude. Regardless of what illness you have, you should not be walking around in the rain at 3 in the morning, okay? That's just... you're just gonna make yourself worse. Oh, no crime man here this time. Alright, let's save, because I feel like if I pick the wrong dialogue option here, we're just gonna, like, fail this quest off the bat.
Is the disease really contagious?
How can I help you? A map with infected areas charted on it would significantly help couriers and medical aids. Maybe it's surprising you, but I've already seen that. My men are now assigned to produce such maps daily. The cost of making one copy is a mere 1,000 or so. Be sure to order a copy when I have some. Okay. Can I talk to you about Ruben? Okay.
Crushed by these walls.
Okay, so it's good to know that I can go and get a map of the infected areas from this guy for the day. That's pretty nice. Ruben's disappeared. I haven't seen him. Do you suspect that Ruben is dead? Why should I suspect that? If Ruben were alive, he would undoubtedly make his whereabouts known, and he certainly wouldn't keep quiet about the pest getting inside the town. He's one of the few who have an actual understanding of what that entails. He's known that the infection for a long time. We just agreed to keep it secret. Is that what you think? If neither Ruben nor Simon were in the dead house, that means Ruben has at least attempted to move the keeper's body to another place. Otherwise, we would have to surmise that someone had stolen 2 infected bodies with peculiarly obscure purpose. Wouldn't you agree? So what is the other place? There's several locations where Ruben could have taken the corpse, but I have no plans to reveal them to you until you do our family a favor in return. Sure, what's up? I want to settle the dispute between us and the Canes concerning our unwillingness to let emissaries into the termitary. I don't know what the Canes are thinking, but we are not harboring anything or anyone there that could be of even remote interest to them, especially to my deeply esteemed fellow Victor. What? Very well, let's have it that way. I want to help. What? I'm not actually... Like, I'm struggling to parse what this line is supposed to mean. Let's have it that way. I guess he means let's not let the investigators in? I don't know. Why don't you want to let the inspectors in? First of all, it's dangerous. The rabble is rioting. I've told you about that more than once already. Secondly, Father will not submit to the younger Kane's orders. If this keeps up, we'll soon be taking orders from his 10-year-old son. Fine, what's your plan? Kanes are hiding something too. They have their own skeleton in the closet, and it's even more unsightly than ours. Our closet is full of our own workers. Theirs is full of other people's children. If you can make sure that everything is well inside the polyhedron, then trust me, the termitary is fine too. It's an enclave, a closed chamber. Leave of quarantine will be effective in keeping the infection out of that giant bunkhouse. Certainly, did you not say yourself? At least that's how it was relayed to me, that walls are a solid defense. Besides, think of what will happen if 10,000 people pour into the streets in search of food and gossip. Try to imagine the picture. Sounds convincing. I'll inspect the polyhedron and talk to Victor, but I'll ask a favor of you in return. Help me find Simon's body. Try to curb the righteous anger of the judge and the terrible Victor. They seem to have finally decided to harass my father to death. I have no doubt that no matter what he did, it's not his fault. If you do that, I will gladly assist you. Deal. Okay. So he's agreed to provide information needed only if the Kanes withdraw their demands from his family. Meanwhile, Victor insists on investigate the termitary as soon as possible. I mean, from what I've heard about the termitary, it does in fact sound like a extremely ripe place for diseases to spread from. So he wants me to check out the polyhedron, which I believe was this weird tower over here, right? Well, we can go head up there in the rain with no guardrails at 2 a.m. It's actually like 5 a.m. now, isn't it? Just about. Oh. Oh, he's doing the thing. A giant wasp. Oh, hello, small child. You can't go inside or else the tower will topple. This is funny. Okay, I actually can't talk to him. He is correct that I cannot go inside. Okay. Well, there we go. He's just kind of staying out here in the rain, though. Well, let's go talk to, what's-his-face, Victor. See if he will agree to those those terms. Oh. Ow. Okay, I need some kind of medical stuff. So I am, you know what, let's find out if the, tourniquet heals me. It does. That's really weird. Alright. You know, just throw a couple tourniquets on. That'll make you feel better. Alright.
Autumn is gloomy this year.
Okay. I come bearing news from the Elgimskis to the termitary. Vlad the Younger asked me to tell you the following termitary has been closed before the polyhedron was, and there are many witnesses to that. What is he getting at? He has no reason to believe the situation inside the termitary is different from that inside the tower. Ingenious, damn it. Alright, so be it. If that's how he's spinning it, then I'm forced to leave him alone, for now. You can tell him that. It will only last until we find proof that not everything is in order inside the termitary. Yeah, that place doesn't sound like it's doing so hot. I hope there's no doubt in your mind that I'm obviously only doing this to get the Olgimskis to reveal the location of Simon's body to me. I haven't been wasting my time either in the meantime. The information my couriers have brought back is terrible. There's a ripper in the town. Fragments of human bodies have been found. It's either a stranger who doesn't observe our traditions, or it really is someone or something sent by the steppe. Who could need dead bodies? Since the dawn of time, the belief of the people of the steppe forbidden them to dissect their dead. They who penetrate the mysteries of anatomy penetrate the mysteries of creation. That is taboo. In these troubled times, a demon has come who broke it. The destruction of a body will put the earth in pain. How do we find this person? Earlier, I feared that Big Vlad was sheltering him at the termitary. It's clear now that this isn't the case. He's on the loose. I think he is the thief. Also, I believe that he's the very man who's been accused of patricide, the cursed, wayward son of Isidore Barak. Makes you think it's him. I haven't made up my mind yet, I just have my suspicions. The end times are upon us if sons have ceased to honor their fathers. They are turning the earth towards the void. Toppling what their parents built is what these wayward children are best at, but they never create anything in its place. I feel you're talking about your own son. My son has now founded a kingdom of his own. There it is, towering above our sinful earth. He wouldn't let anyone into that world, not even his own father. If you're interested in knowing what's going on there, give it a try. Maria thinks you're a man for whom nothing is impossible. I, too, have long been interested in what's going on inside that place. Okay. Victor agreed, yada yada yada, seem to be hiding something somewhere. I don't think I'm the one they were trying to deceive. I could use the whole affair as an excuse to sneak into the mysterious tower across the river. You can speak to Vlad about whatever secrets I uncover there. Interesting. So maybe now that I've talked to Victor, I can try and convince the little kid up top to let me in. Hello, small child, I'm back. King on side. I'm friends with the Canes. I've come to see Khan. You're in luck then. Khan has left the facets to mourn his grandfather. Come in, but don't try to get inside. You really don't want us all to perish, do you? I really don't. Oh,
My seams are running.
Adults are not allowed in here. It can topple the tower. I won't be staying for long. Who do I have the pleasure of talking to? My name is Casper. I'm son to Victor and Nina, the youngest of the Canes. Now name yourself. Bachelor Dankovsky. Are you a friend of our family? I am.
What else should one do if he's filled with rags?
Tell me about the structure. It's a mystery. You won't be able to fathom it. Do you see these walls? Yes. I thought so. We children do not see them. There, on the left, is the coast of the New Sea. Behind you are the cleft islands. Behind my left shoulder, the knot of the 5 footpaths. And the facet a little way to the left from it is actually the collapsed bridge from the Legend of the Ever Reborn. I see now. It's a poetic allegory. You're all dreamers in here. What are the walls you see made of, guest? Looks like paper to me. Strange, very strange. The average thick-headed grown-up sees mirrored surfaces. It's the reason they're calling this the specular tower. Each person only sees an infinite series of their own reflections. That was the design. Are there really 1,000 children in here? Yes, but they're all on the other side of the facets. You can't see them, but they see you clearly. The facets are a reliable barrier. Against what? You. Your doppelgangers. Everyone who comes from across the river. I don't have any doppelgangers. You do. 2 of them. Also endeavoring to save humanity. At least that's what they say. Every word they utter mirrors yours, and so far they've caused nothing but harm. What kind of harm? Our salvation lies in repose and silence. Our town must stay still now. Freeze like someone who's stirred up a nest of venomous snakes. Then the disease will abate and burn up in its own flames. I was told these were your words. Were they? Close enough, but what do my doppelgangers have to do with anything? They make people uneasy. It's because of them that no one stays put. Disturbed by the Haruspex' actions and the changeling's barmy preaching, people start fussing and end up laying their lives upon the altar of the common good. We children will not listen to you. What did I do to lose the trust of the children? I'm protecting our world. We are doing just fine without you. We can handle this plague even if it spells the end of the world. Did you want to check that this place is clean? Have a look around. It is clean, I promise you, but I won't let you in, wise bachelor. No offense. You sure? Excuse me. You may mean well, but if you bring evil and destruction all the same, this town is too fragile for your thudding steps. Your heavy hand will crush us all, even if you were only grabbing us in order to pull us out of the abyss. Go in peace. Everything's all right here. Will you promise to let me know if anybody becomes sick? I promise. I'll be happy to talk to you anytime here at the Agate Pit, and if something terrible happens inside, I'll be the first to shout for your help. That's reassuring. How do I get out? Okay, I can't interact with you, or you. I'm guessing I talk to you and you take me out? What the heck are these? Hi. Okay, just sort of teleported me out there, I guess. Alright, so now we could go talk to Vlad the Younger. Clear that whole mess up. I know our infection is climbing. I'm a little bit concerned about that, so I don't have any medication to deal with that right now. Oh. Thank you. Hello, Vlad.
Is the disease really contagious?
Managed to settle the matter. Victor will no longer insist on inspecting the tributary. I'll keep my word. Honoring the venerable Simon's remains is our mutual goal. We're bound by the same grief. There's a ripper, perhaps even more than one, on the loose in the knots. I think they're runaway butchers. Runaway butchers? Or those few who were unlucky enough to find themselves outside when the tributary was blocked off. Now they're hiding in the town. I believe they're stealing the dead to use their bodies for divination. They have their own future-telling techniques. What does Reuben have to do with this? I'm convinced that it was those people who stole the body from him. Are you interested in finding out where they could have taken it? Absolutely. To be honest, I'm not sure myself. One curious young man managed to trace their path. It seems they've been carrying the dead to the Spleen district. I'll mark the house on your map. If they resist, am I allowed to kill them? Not only kill, but take whatever possessions of theirs you may find in that house. Body snatchers are no longer protected by law, even if they happen to be butchers. Sounds good. Alright. Well, I have my revolver. This is probably a good situation to use it in. Is that you talking, Vlad? I hope it's Vlad talking. Oh! 30 people died yesterday, 12 have gone missing, 90 people have died in total, there's currently 56 amended. All ends in less than 10 days. Day 3, in which the bachelors offered to hunt the elusive enemy and evaluate the chances of necrosis. Okay, does that mean I have a letter? Oh, hang on, I see crime happening. Let's go, sort that one out. Alright, he did his knife throw. He's chasing someone else. This is perfect. I think this guy just actually doesn't notice him throwing a knife at him. There we go. Decent stockpile of cash. So I don't... Oh, what is my day's task? Today's quest. I don't have a today's quest yet. Interesting. And I didn't get any letters. What did my second day letters say? It just said the sanitary expedition is coming. Okay. I should probably go back to the theater. Maybe that'll give me some information, because there was the guy there who didn't want to talk to me yet. I'm actually passing right by the theater. We may as well swing by there. Alright, now that it's dawn of the next day.
When we do not find peace of mind in ourselves.
Okay, no, he still doesn't want to talk to me. Well, let's go, see about fighting some butchers. And then, I don't know. Someone has to have a job for us somewhere. Like a proper job, not a, side quest. Alright, should be this house right here. Let's see, I've got my fancy gloves on. Equip our revolver, which is almost broken. I do seem to be getting infected. Okay, I can't aim the revolver. I feel like I should go see a doctor. I mean, I am a doctor, so I should go see someone. Oh, I hear the flies. What is this? Drapery? Moving around infected areas in order to prevent accidental. Ooh. Good to know. Throw that on, I guess. Well, I'm guessing the revolver is not going to help me much here. Unless there's a bunch of infected people walking around upstairs, in which case, it might. Alright. I'm ready to solve disease with gun. Ooh, flower. I probably should pop one of these right now. Ooh, bread. Ow. I cannot loot this guy. I can't loot either of them, that's kind of annoying. That is certainly a dead body. Is it Simon? I don't know. I cannot interact with it. At all. Okay. Alright, well, I used all of my revolver ammo there. I guess for the best, because I definitely would have lost that fight to both of them if I'd been trying to stab them with my scalpel. Okay. But I can't, like, interact with the body at all, which is kind of weird. Like, I can't check to see if it's Simon. Okay. I guess I'll leave. Interesting. Alright, well, let's have this bread that I can eat to reduce my hunger. And I guess that's a decent place for us to call it for today. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.